Hello everyone, we are the students from the University Putra Malaysia Faculty of Agriculture, and as a requirement for the Advanced Agricultural Botany, we are here to discuss two plant species called Annona squamosa and Melastoma malabathrium. Annona squamosa is a small, well-branched tree or shrub from the family Annonaceae that bears edible fruits called sugar apples or sweet saps. It tolerates a tropical lowland climate better than its relatives Annona reticulata and Annona cherimola, whose fruits often share the same name, helping make it the most widely cultivated of these species. It is under the domain Eukaryota, kingdom Plantae, phylum Spermatophyta, subphylum Angiospermae, class Dicotylodonae, order Annonales, family Annonaceae, genus Annona, and species Annona squamosa. It's commonly known as sugar apple or sweet sap in English. It is called Buanona in Malaysia, Atis in Philippines and Indonesia, while it is called Lanang in Thailand. It has branches with light brown bark and visible leaf scars. The inner bark are light yellow and slightly bitter. The twigs become brown with light brown dots, and the lenticels are small, oval rounded spots upon the stem or branch of a plant from which the underlying tissues may protrude or roots may issue. Annona squamosa has a thin, simple alternate leaves. It is rounded at the base and pointed at the tip, which is the shape called oblong lanceolate. It is pale green on both surfaces and mostly hairless with slight hairs on the underside when young. The leaf stalks are 0.4 cm to 2.2 cm, and it is long, green, and sparsely pubescent. Let us now look at the flowers of Annona squamosa, which looks like this. It has a solitary or in short lateral clusters of 2 to 4. It is greenish yellow flowers on a hairy, slender 2 cm long stalk. It has 3 green outer petals which are purplish at the base, and it is oblong. The 3 inner petals reduced to minute scales or absent. It has a very numerous stamens which is crowded, white, and less than 1.6 cm long. The ovary is color light green, and the styles are white, crowded on the raised axis. Each pistil forms a separate tubercle which matures into aggregate fruit. Flowering occurs in spring, early summer, and flowers are pollinated by nitidulid beetles, and its pollen is shed as permanent tetrads. Fruits and reproduction. The fruit is a syncarp developed from the fusion of numerous ovaries. It is regularly heart-shaped. The exterior is marked by the polygonal tubercles which correspond to the fused carpels from which the fruit is formed. The ripe fruit is light yellowish, green or purple, and the exterior readily separates along the lines between the tubercles. The flesh is white, soft, and juicy with a mild, agreeable flavor. The numerous seeds are obovoid or elliptic, dark brown or black, shiny, slightly compressed, and each is enclosed in the edible pulp. Let us now go to histology, which is the study of the microscopic anatomy of cells and tissues. Histological techniques involves fixation to stop the activity within the plant cell, vacuuming to ensure the air within the specimen is sucked out, dehydration to remove water content from the cell, infiltration to make sure the ethanol is taken out from the specimen, embedding to arrange the position of specimen for easy sectioning activity, sectioning to obtain a specimen with a micron level precision, mounting to attach the thin slice of wax that contains cross-section of the specimen onto a slide, staining to outline the tissue and cellular components, and lastly finishing to have a better outcome of the specimen that can be observed by using a compound microscope. These are the results under the microscope. The seed coat was composed of different sections corresponding to the visible outer integument composed of the exotesta, endotesta, and mesotesta, formed by the transversal, longitudinal, and diagonal fibers, and the inner integument or tegment. The endosperm was cellular and ruminate. The embryo was in the basal central region, oriented towards the heliosome, protected by the micropillar plug. It was linear, straight, with two flat, thin, and foliaceous cotyledons and was embedded in the endosperm.
Hello guys, so now let's us move on to another plant which is Melastroma malabatricum. In this video, we are going to talk about the introduction of the plant, the part of the plants, and a little bit about the histology of Melastroma malabatricum. Introduction for Melastroma malabatricum. Melastoma malabatricum, also known as Malabar melastome, India, Singapore, Plantus rhododendron, and Senduduk, is a flowering plant in the family Melastomaceae. This plant is a native to Indo-Malaya, Japan, and Australia, and is usually found between 100 and 2,800 meters on grassland and sparse forests. It has been used as a medicinal plant in a certain part of the world, but has been declared a noxious weed in the United States. Melastoma malabatricum is a known hyperaccumulator of aluminium, and as such can be used for phytoremediation. Now let's look into taxonomy for the species Melastroma malabatricum. Melastoma malabatricum belong to kingdom Plantae, phylum Tracheophytes, class Magnoliopsida, order Merithes, family Melastomaceae, and genus Melastoma. A local name for Melastoma malabatricum in Malaysia are Senduduk. Now move on to Melastroma part. Generally, this plant shrub up to 6 meter tall and 11 cm DPH. The stiples are absent, and we are going to talk about the leaf, which are opposite, simple, triple vein, tertiary venation ladder-like. The flower are 35 diameter, purplish, placed in axillary cluster or solitary. The fruit are 9 mm, yellowish grey, fleshy capsule densely covered with hair opening to expose. As for the seed, brightly colored, 2 black seed with aerial. Let's move on to the detail, shall we? The leaf are 5 to 12 cm long. Petiole blade narrowly elliptical or oblong elliptical, acute at the both end, conspicuously 3 to 5 nerve. Both surface covered with small stiff prostrate hair, upper surface with a row of white cells at the base of the hair, have 3 distinct main veins running from base to apex. The plant is branched and has radius stems that are covered with bristly scales and minute hair. Stems are erect branching, slender, 4-sided scabrous, and densely with minute rigid appressed ciliate scales. For the most beautiful part of the plants, which is flower, are pink, violet or mauve, 7 to 5 cm across, 3 to 6 in sessile terminal corm, 5 to 7 part subtended by large deciduous bracts, enter the forefeet, appearing predominantly in summer, which is hot. The fruit is a berry with a red, sweet, astringent pulp and is covered with the scaly bristle-tipped calyx and contain many minute seeds. Let us move on for the last part of the video, which is histology of Melastroma calabatrium. Now, stainability of dye extracts on plant section. A. Fruit and flower of the plant. B. The E. Staining on dicot stem. B. Without modern. C. With modern. G. Cambodia. And D with modern C, aurantifolia. E with modern A, carambola. F staining on monocot stem without modern. G staining on salaginella stem without modern. H staining on salaginella stem with modern A, carambola. Okay, that's all for this video. We do hope you guys get to learn something from our video. Hope you enjoy the video. Assalamualaikum and selamat hari raya.